Seattle U. Maybe pick up a few students that are walking out of there. From there, we're going to go down and join the occupation and converge with other schools and have a speak out, a program, slam poetry. And then at 4 p.m. there will be a general assembly where you all can participate in making decisions and being a part of the process of occupying Seattle. So, who wants to speak out? Let's get a few people up here. I'll do that. Hello. I'm a proud Unity College alumni. Really briefly, to start with, can we all get a Community College Powers Activate?
What's that?
It's sort of like Wonder Twin Powers Activate, but the only thing that we turn into is people with associate's degrees. Now, when I was in high school, all of our counselors, all of our teachers, all of our counselors, all of our teachers said, don't go to community college. You'll be screwed if you go to community college. They said, you won't be able to get the networking down to meet the right people that you need to succeed. Whenever they say networking, I think we all understood what they meant was aristocracy. We wouldn't have the chance to meet the rich people that we needed to meet in order to become wealthy. We wouldn't have the chance to pay a lot of money to, make a lot of money. And I had friends who believed them, who went to Humboldt State University, who went to UC Santa Cruz, and who, after their first 2 years, were $20,000, $30,000 in debt. And then they dropped out, and they didn't have a degree, they just had a lot of debt. And I think that's one reason why everybody's out here today. I think that's one reason why these school walkouts are important. The centrality of student loan debt to the future of this country, to the future of kind of our own situation, how so many people are graduating from college, not having work. They have a bachelor's, they even have master's degrees, they have no work, they move back in with their parents, and they have $100,000, $50,000 in debt. Yeah, that's pretty much all I wanted to say. Does anybody else want to speak? Come on, Mr. Brother, this is your chance. This is your chance to talk about why it is that you're here, why it is that this whole world, this whole system needs to be changed. So come on up.
All right, I'm here to help put an end to the capitalist death machine. Remember Troy Davis? Remember all of us have been lynched, killed, exploited in the name of capitalism. We've got to put a change to it. That's it.
I want to see a show of hands out here for how many students that are unemployed and have health insurance. Exactly. That's a problem. We need to change that.
Right?
I want to know that when I get out of college, I'm going to have a job, good job on the other end that's going to pay for my debts. I want to know that me and my children, when I get old, I'm going to be taken care of, and I'm going to be able to have Social Security. When I put in, I'm going to be able to have it on the other side. I want to know that my children are going to have it better than I have it now. And I want to know that the rich are going to be paying their fair share like I pay my fair share.
Oh, woo!
That's all I have to say about that.
I am the 99%. I am an anarchist and I want some goddamn change for now. Finally and forever.
Anybody else want to come up here? Okay, well, I'll do some more.
Yeah, take your bike up there. It's all right. Show it.
Okay, so I just want to say that I've been going from school to Occupy Seattle to work since Friday, And for the past couple nights, we've been being told that we were going to be arrested, and it still hasn't happened. So I just want to say power to the peaceful, and thank you all so much for being here because it means a lot. This affects you, and you have the power to make change, and you need to spread the word and tell everybody that. Because we need everyone.
I just want to agree with that, you know? I think this right here, this is how we make change, you know? By organizing, by becoming organized within our communities, within our colleges, within our, you know, universities, whatever, you know? By linking up with occupations. Occupations themselves show that the kind of democracy that we're used to, you know, where we get our, you know, maybe like write an X or something on a piece of paper every 4 years, is not how extensive democracy can be. We're going to go down to Westlake in a little while. And when we go down there, you know, there's going to be a General Assembly in a few hours, and that is what democracy looks like right there. You know, people assembling, people, you know, linking up and actually discussing over issues that matter to them, right? They get to decide the future of the movement. They do. Not some, you know, not Democrats, not some parties, you know, right? They are, you know? And I think that is a humongous victory. The fact that they are actually showing an alternative way of how we can actually link to our communities and to each other right there. I think that a lot of that is good.
Now, everybody, I want to talk about some issues that matter to us students. Who here is happy that our tuition just got raised 40% from last year? Who here is happy that that child care center right there that's been there since the 70s is about to close next quarter? Who here is happy that our affordable Metro cards from King County just got taken away? Yeah, these issues are bad issues for us students, and it hurts all of us. It hurts our wallets more than anything. And right now, down in Olympia, they're talking about even deeper cuts. Even though they did a bunch of budget cuts, laid a bunch of people off here, they're talking about another round of 5 to 10% cuts that are going to happen soon. So we need to go down there and let them know that enough is enough, and that we're tired of them taking money out of our pockets so the rich can get richer and we can suffer more.
One thing I love about this Occupy thing is, like, we've needed change for a long time. Can you hear me now? Okay. One thing I love about this Occupy Wall Street and Occupy Seattle and all these different occupations across the country is that people are finally taking direct action for themselves. Like, protesting is well and good, and we should continue to do that. But it's the 1% in power who the system serves, and they're not going to act in our interests. So just appealing to them all the time isn't really going to get us anywhere. So it's really great that you guys are all out here networking with each other and organizing and starting to take matters into our own hands, because that's how things are going to change. We need to be the change.
Addressing those errors and doing better again, it really matters that people are thinking seriously about a different world and how to make revolution. So this is one of the quotes from the book. No more generations of our youth, here and all over the world, whose life is over, whose fate has been sealed, who have been condemned to an early death or a life of misery and brutality, whom the system has destined for oppression and oblivion even before they are born. I say, no more of that.
Alright, I can do a little training with you guys. Down at the General Assembly, how we do things is I say, mic check! Mic check! That's right. One more time. Mic check! Mic check! And then we speak in short sentences. It's called the people's mic. Because we don't use any amplification system, we just use each other. It's symbolic. Because Mayor McGinn, as he sends his cops after us night after night, as he keeps us up until 5 in the morning, harassing us, keeping us from sleeping, trying to get us to give up. What we have is the 99%. What we have is we have the people. What we have is we have these occupations. We're relying on the strength that we have, even when it comes to how we communicate, how we make our decisions. It's embryonic and then symbolic of the possibility of a whole other way of organizing society. So when I say mic check, I would like to say that it is beautiful that the hundreds of students that are here are walking out saying that the world as it is intolerable. They won't take it anymore. And we are going to march and move together to occupy and build new movements and inspire our generation to change everything. Because the 1% has been in power far too long. One more thing. I'd like to warn people. The police, as of today, made the occupation move their food tent. They've also said no tables are allowed. Where we've been having the occupation. This is not good. But again, our strength is each other, the people out there, the people in there. We're going to call on to join us. Any of you who can camp out tonight, we need you. You do not risk arrest by doing so. If the police tell you to move, and you refuse, that is when you risk arrest. So we need all of you. Stay as long as you can. Text your friends. Post on Facebook. The occupations need you. Mayor McGinn is clever. He's trying to split us. He's trying to get us to give up the occupation. Trying to seem reasonable. Telling us we should go to City Hall. And that he supports us. While he arrests us. And tells us we can't have tents. Now tells us we can't have tables. Or food. What kind of support is that? Mic check. This is great. What's going on now represents the aspirations of almost 300 million people. But the 1% doesn't like it. And they want to stop this. And they're going to try to stop it. And they have two ways to stop it. One way is the cops. Who arrest us. The other is the politicians. And their flunkies. Who are going to come around. And tell us. To be realistic. And do the smart thing. And pressure the right people. To do the right thing. They will be there. With us. At Westlake Plaza. And when they tell us. To tell the politicians. To do the right thing. We can tell them. To tell the clouds. To stop the rain.